Finally. I mean, that oasis kind of counts, but finally, a freaking change of scenery besides just water.
Welcome,
I'd
ladies and
gladly
gentlemen,
take
to the
this.
desert area.
Yep, Kimotama City's been taken over by the Bonds.
Oh
Nuts.
boy, let's go kick their asses again.
Oh, we're not going to bond with them?
No, we've never. We tried that, and they. Okay, and I'm gonna say right now,
Stop! I'm making a joke.
the only thing I kind of dislike is that, despite the fact that we totally had a whole arc with them in the first game, Teisel no longer refers to us as Mega Man, even though, because like that was this whole thing of like he used to call us Blue Boy until he learned our name, but he's just gonna keep calling us Blue Boy.
Again,
But before we
some damage die hard.
But before we get to that, we have one last ruins.
Oh boy.
jeez.
One last
First,
option.
that.
Oh, yeah. First, we gotta take out a drop ship, and
Freaking surf bots again.
so when you say our so this is gonna be our last optional dungeon for the game, or
Yes, I believe this is the rank S dungeon.
Nope.
ow.
Right back.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go into the rank S dungeon.
Oh,
Not again.
devil damn it.
I got chance.
And here I thought it would have ended after the freaking
Speeding up
Thank
footage.
You. Seriously,
So-
Capcom, you really would sneak in this sucker punch on us, wouldn't you?
They knew rank S. No one liked it.
Well, hopefully
So-
whatever's in here is worth the trouble.
It'll be definitely a lot of money, at least. At least these guys stick around a bit.
There
Die.
you go.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Look.
back to hell, Matt.
The
Gurgle,
rank
gurgle,
S dungeon,
gurgle.
they knew I hated this stuff, so they made the toughest optional dungeon. It's a bomb.
Well, at least
They
it's
made the
optional.
option. Yes, but I need to do it so I can show it off.
We're back
But
underwater.
I believe this is the last time we ever have to deal with underwater.
You say
I don't
that,
know-
but then...
Okay. Okay, I was a little concerned about the silence at first. I was like, either you're filling with your Pokemon cards again, or we broke him.
No, I am
No,
filling.
he's filling with them cards.
I have 2 packs.
But just there are some things we had. I know we already had this whole big freaking conversation in the last part. But yeah, if they ever want to port these, there are definitely a couple things where, not saying that they have to, because I know it's if given the option, they'll just take the easiest option for them. But if they wanted to put in a little bit of elbow grease into those ports, I would love something to be done about this.
I wouldn't say it's like past them, because like even the best remakes that we've been getting have had the balls to like take a few changes with things. Like for example, Insane and Reignited, they definitely, for all the good they did, they definitely changed a lot of things from the original games.
And then there's Symphony of the Night.
Well, yeah, but that was
Not saying it's bad, just saying that it played it pretty safe.
It was just a straight port. And honestly, I mean,
Except for the dub.
well, no, well the dub was taken from the dub was technically taken from the Dracula X Chronicles, which, I mean, let's be fair here. Requiem was essentially just Dracula X Chronicles without the Dracula X Chronicles remake attached to it, which honestly which to me screams lazy.
Yeah. Okay, easy does it.
Catch.
Nuts.
Also sad because
Water's
that's the version of Dracula X I came up with. Excuse me, Rondo Blood.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we've done so much of that. That's why I'm looking forward to eventually doing Symphony of the Night, just because we have had so much experience with Castlevania, Dracula X, and it wasn't 3. That's right. No, Rondo Blood was Rondo Blood the 4th one?
It was either the 4th or the 5th one.
No. I'm so sorry. No, Super Castlevania was the 4th.
Oh yeah,
one.
Super Castlevania
So I
was
guess
the
it was
4th
the
one.
5th one.
I think it was either 5th or the 6th one, because there was also Bloodlines, which, if recent rumors are confirmed true, I'm honestly hoping among the games in that new collection is going to be Bloodlines.
Yay, because I have not seen that one yet. I know of one.
I'm
everyone knows
looking forward to Bloodlines, but I haven't heard of Bloodlines.
Oh boy.
Everyone knows about 1. Most people know about 2. I know about 3, and a lot of people know about 4 because the. But
Let's see. People know about Rondo of Blood. People know about Symphony of the Night, since it's considered the best of the Metroidvania Castlevanias.
Even though my
yeah,
personal favorite will always be Aria of Sorrow.
I thought you liked Moonlight. Moonlight Sonata.
Wait, Moonlight Sonata?
What?
Or am I thinking of another one? I think I'm thinking of a different game that totally sounds like a Castlevania game, though.
You're probably.
Yeah.
Let me look up Moonlight
You're not
Sonata.
thinking of Curse of the Moon, are you?
Let me look up right now with Moonlight Sonata. No, oh, you know what? Moonlight Sonata was a Beethoven song.
That's a song,
Yes,
damn
it
it.
is.
But my goodness, does that not sound like it could totally be like
It
the
really-
subtitle for a Castlevania game?
I'm convinced that at least one Castlevania game has a very big homage to it at some point or another.
Yeah.
Let me see, Castlevania.
Castle of Illusion.
Castlevania Circle of the Moon. My bad.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I was thinking of Circle of the Moon.
Okay.
Circle of the Moon
Oh.
is good, but
That's when we have to capture. That's when we have to capture all of the enemies and use their abilities and stuff.
If you can humor my subpar impression real quick, what is a man? Yoke.
A miserable
Who
little
needs
pile
friends?
of goofs.
by the,
Who needs friends when you have
Power.
He just runs.
anyway, just,
Go ahead, Matt.
just to let you know, Circle of the Moon. I forgot which one that is.
That's the very
That's
first
the one-
GBA game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it starred
one does-
Dracula's
that
Descendant
One does
and-
not have the stealing souls and using their abilities. That's Aria of Sorrow.
Oh, my bad. How did he get his powers in Circle of Moon?
Same
Does
as
it?
every
It's
other
a Belmont.
Well, actually, no, it's not even
Uh,
a Belmont. It's some other guy named Nathan Graves.
No, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, yeah. Doesn't know what the fuck? It's no. Which okay? So was it Aria's Sorrow was the one about some random college kid who gets sucked into the
Yes.
another dimension?
No, that's
Gotcha.
Captain N.
Very funny.
Oh right. Just yeah. Basically, we were saying that there's a rumor going around that there's going to be some new remastered collections since I guess something that I did well.
Also,
Yeah,
just
go ahead, Matt. Hype.
I was just gonna say you were talking about Nathan Graves. For a very split second, I thought you were about to say Nathan Drake.
Honestly, I was about to catch myself there, but I realized, no, wait, I got the name right. But if you want an idea of who Nathan Graves is, he is a spirit in Smash Ultimate. What that's worth.
Hey, actually, to be fair, so is Soma Cruz, the protagonist of.
Dude, Soma Cruz is fucking disgusting as a
Yeah,
spirit.
no. Soma Cruz
Well, what was
is
her
That was
probably
horrible.
Soma Cruz is probably the best spirit in the
this
game.
fight again.
Believe it or not, even though Soma Cruz is
You know this fight already. Don't worry.
Soma Cruz is the reincarnation of Dracula, but in his series, and in the game, after you beat Dracula, you unlock his spirit, and you can upgrade his spirit at level 99 into Soma Cruz. And Soma Cruz is a 4-star colorless, meaning he is super overpowered.
Yeah.
Can you get him through World of Light, or is it like a random?
Yes,
You have,
no,
to,
no,
you have to get it through World of
Yeah,
Light.
you have to beat
Ow.
Dracula in World of Light, and then you upgrade Dracula to get Soma Cruz.
Okay, because I was just trying to remember if I have Soma or not.
Well, did you already
And
beat
you
Dracula?
get.
I
And
beat
you-
Dracula. I just
Well,
don't.
if you already have
remember if I-
Dracula, then you have the means to unlock him.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
assuming
the
this is.
That's the thing I was
I'm
getting
ass-
at. I was just trying to remember if I upgraded him enough to be Soma Cruz.
And I'm assuming, just in case because I haven't fully beaten it, I should get around to beating that final sector for the channel. I'm assuming you get it from the Castlevania sub map. Okay, then yeah, I've gotten it. All right, there's the S rank dungeon done.
Finally.
And I've already cut back where I
Oh.
went back to refuel at the Flutter. So let's go to Kimatoma Village.
Sweet
say-
relief, we're back out in the fucking desert.
We have to free him from the bonds.
Start.
Save the city.
Destroy the targets.
Also, Data's here.
Save it from
Hey,
Data.
Data.
Ah, Data, the true nemesis.
Save the city from save the city from the curse of dance.
That sounds like a video game. I'm not gonna lie.
See, now,
It's too late,
see,
Mega Man. You cannot stop
Um,
my demonic powers from ruling everything.
Actually, Hype, you say that. That was technically a thing in Gitaru, man.
that did happen with the UFOs, and wasn't that also something that was happening with Space Channel 5,
I think so, yeah.
where the Romulans or whatever,
They're
Marolians,
forcing
whatever, were
everyone
using
to dance.
right, the hypno lasers. Also, I just now, I was gonna say, if not that, I just imagine Data having this effect on everyone, like hula dancers in Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh.
Yeah, I can imagine that. And it's
Beware-
a sad thing that like that.
Beware, Data is truly Mr. Nobody.
And
Aww.
it's a sad fate that no one is immune to the impulses of crazy dancing. Not even the innocent denizens of Hyrule.
Yeah, but
No,
seriously.
we have to look forward to. I'm so looking forward to
By
that.
the way,
Anyway,
too,
oh
though-
And then
crap!
watch this when this video comes out. That game's already
never
out.
mind.
Go ahead,
Isn't that
Matt.
how it usually
I'm
goes?
gonna,
But yeah,
I'm
continue,
gonna be
Matt.
using this shortcut.
To those who do not know, Mr. Nobody is from Doom Patrol. He's played by Alan Tudyk, and he is super overpowered.
Well,
Gotcha.
I've never watched that, so yeah.
You
I
should-
heard it's pretty good.
It is really damn good. I am a little disappointed at what they do with one of the villains, not Mr. Nobody, but a different one. But
Nice.
even then, his scene is still funny, and I hope they fix him later on. But yeah, no. the
I
show is
flanked
really
them.
You know what would have been a very effective troll moment there? Like the first couple of pots actually have money and it keeps going up and up, and
devil
at the very
damn.
and at the very last one, it's empty.
That would have sucked.
All
Oh,
out of
jeez.
bullets.
There's the key.
Hey, laughing boy. All out of bullets.
So there's the key that I can
Move
use to
on,
free the
key.
civilians,
Oh,
but
I like
Oh,
how
yeah,
the
they
have a
game,
lot.
I like how the game is like, there, we're going to freeze you, but you have to still take hits.
Yeah.
so there is something. So there, this area,
Ow.
You're not getting over
This-
that fence.
this area over here is kind of optional, except if you do this part first. Oh, gee, I want to go over the fence. There, but if you do this part
that's what
first,
Border Patrol looks like these days.
jeez. But if you do clear this part out first, there's my health back. Thank you. If you clear this part out first, they'll help you a lot on the second part. So
Follow him.
Okay,
Got
Or
it.
not.
let's go. Okay, let's go
Hey,
free
mate.
the civilians.
I can still see him.
Hey Mega Man, how can you open those doors with no hands?
Yes.
I don't know. Am I cheering help? I worked really hard. No. And here's the truck driver. What? You're gonna help us? Really?
You're going to help us? Really? That's great! Me? I'm a truck driver. They got me and locked me up in here. I thought I was going to go stir crazy. Let me know if you need my help, okay?
Yeah,
Honestly,
we will,
honestly, with those
actually.
biceps, he could just punch the little fuckers.
Actually,
But they're
yes,
too
Matt, we are
marketable,
gonna need his help.
James.
What?
I was like, yes, Matt, we are actually gonna need his help right here. Actually, no, not just yet. There's still a hallway section I forgot about. This whole place is sort of big, but again, I'll give this game this. They have all these cities and stuff, but
Hey, where'd it go?
I guess he dropped down. There's all these cities and stuff, but they don't really have as much Oh, RC cars.
Okay,
They don't
you had no
really
one to
have
blame
as-
but yourself there.
They don't really have as much. They don't really have as much going on in them as much as what was it, Apple City? No, that was Apple Market. As much as Cadillac
Oh.
City had in the first game.
Oh, real
Yeah,
quick, were
a lot.
I am
were the surf-
saving this city. Blows up a wall. Saving
Boom.
this city.
that little whirly thing that you ran into, are the surf bots controlling that?
Yes.
Because
Anyway.
I think I didn't see it, but I would have loved it if the surf bots that were
Oh,
controlling
truck driver
it were
man.
like holding little RC remotes.
So there's a whole. So I'm going to clear the way. So there is a massive number of tanks and walls up ahead of us, and I can't get through them by myself. That's why we say truck driver man. Listen.
Hey there! Thanks for helping me out there. Let me return the favor. No need to thank me. Just hop on.
It's his.
Thanks, mister.
It's his pride and
I'll teach
joy.
them to try
Here
to
we
take
go.
over our city.
It's his pride and joy. It's gonna get blown up later, isn't it?
Get ready.
What are you talking about later?
I'm gonna ram.
Oh
He's
boy.
gonna ram it.
How about right now?
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay, I was almost afraid that he
How's
was gonna
guy
die from
not
that.
Dead?
He's cool. That's why. Nuts. Invisible walls. Yeah, there you go. Now we can just clear. Now we can just clear our way up to the tanks.
He's
Anyway,
the kid. He's the kid that went through Last Action Park and survived.
Did. Anyway, what were you saying earlier, James? I'm so sorry.
I forgot what I was going to say earlier.
We were
It
talking
didn't
about
involve
the...
bandicoots and new holes.
No.
Oh, I remember. No, it had something to do with the power of dance.
Yeah, no, we were talking about the link. That you were saying like watch that game come out by the time this all goes up. It was like
Yeah.
what was it like
Cadence,
summer?
Cadence of Hyrule.
So it's so awesome. Oh, we have a store.
Yeah,
Probably the last thing the last game I would expect to officially cross over with a
Nice.
Nintendo property, but I mean, it looks cool enough.
It makes sense.
I am super and okay. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, we need to find the key, and like they lost the key,
Oh.
Oh no!
but don't worry, it's over here. Oh wait.
Oh my
this guy say?
god!
Did I find
Oh
it?
my god.
Oh my god! So it's over here behind this
Oh my
store
God.
front.
Take a look around, Mega Man.
Well, I already
Maybe
found
you'll
it.
Find something there.
Goodness me, where could it be? So, I'll admit I kind of didn't like how much Arlo was kind of making a big like, oh, this is incredible, and like now I gotta play it because it's like I don't know why I didn't like his tone throughout it, but basically he was saying like this is such a huge deal. It's like, I mean, I don't think this is the first time that Nintendo's ever let an indie. I mean, Capcom made a Zelda game for them.
Yeah, but
That's
this is an
pretty big.
indie developer.
Right.
This
Capcom's
is an
tech-
indie.
Capcom's
An
a
indie
third-party
developer handling
Hey.
what many people consider to be one of the most iconic video game franchises of all time.
Oh no, the statue's gone! They
Yep,
say
the statue they
it
worship.
happened. I hope it's just a legend.
It basically, here's the thing, Logan. It'd be kind of like the idea of like giving Way Forward permission to make like a Shantae crossover with Kirby.
Or Wario
I'm
Land.
super hoping they can do that. Anyway, we should probably be quiet because this is the next best chance where we're gonna get to see Teisel actually act. So
Hey,
let's see.
Teisel.
He's got the statue.
Listen up, everybody! Take everything of value that isn't nailed down, you hear me? I mean everything! I don't want there to even be a toothpick left. Got it?
A toothpick left.
Wait, listen.
collected all the food and supplies and loaded them in the ship. What should we do with the toilet paper?
We may be pirates, but we're not barbarians. We'll let them keep the toilet paper.
Okay. We'll let them keep the toilet paper.
I just can't
If they're
believe
all
we don't even have
robots,
enough
how
money
can they
left to get
stop?
stock for the- I guess I have to face facts. We'll have to close shop. And here I thought maybe we'd be able to
Their
walk
their
the
whole
straight and narrow for once.
their whole
Wait
market.
a minute. Maybe I'm giving
Yeah,
up
their
too
whole
easy.
market plan
If
didn't
we could
work
get
out.
our hands on the mother load, we'd at least break even.
How much do you owe? If getting the mother load is enough to break even.
Oh, don't tell me.
I'm gonna
They,
assume
Hero.
they
might-
owe
might-
us. They owe as much as.
Oh, come on, you
they,
guys.
to break
Those
even, they owe
machines
as
are
much
cheap, you know.
as.
Hey,
Rose-
Tron, can you hear
Goddamn
me?
While you're figuring that out, what were you gonna say, James?
All I was gonna say is maybe they got in bad with Mr. Lowe's competitor.
Oh, that could have been it.
By the way, I got.
Meanwhile,
Or maybe Mr.
Lowe
Lowe was able to get out scot free after like a year or two,
Well,
and
Ro-
he's back to his old tricks again.
Or real quick, before you forget, Matt, what was it?
Like sis,
They owe as much
but
as,
don't you worry.
Captain
I
Marvel's
will
box
take
office.
care of him.
So, not a whole lot.
Yeah, okay. So,
Leave it to me, sis.
while
All right,
Teisel
everybody,
is
are
up
you
here
ready?
guarding this
Let's
place
get
and
that
trying to
boy
grab
once
as
and
much
for all.
inventory as he can,
Except for the
Bonbon
toilet
and
paper.
Tron. Yes, Bonbon and Tron are down in the ruins below the city, going after the third key. Oh boy.
Boy, it's been a while, hasn't it? I hope you haven't forgotten about me or what you did to me. If you
We haven't forgotten about it, but I'm pretty sure gamers have.
big surprise.
No, Capcom has.
This here
Well, the gamers too, because let's be fair here. When was the last time we've seen Teisel up to this point?
Well, except for the cameo in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
No, I mean
Basically-
within this game itself.
So basically, he's holding the statue hostage, and this boss is going to start off with us. Every time I do any point of damage to him, he's going to quickly like cower and hunker up, and thus basically use the statue as a shield. And he's saying, "Oh, you don't want to break it." Spoilers. I don't think there's any like. I don't think there's any like sane way of ending this boss fight without destroying that statue at some point accidentally. Because otherwise it takes so long. You can only do one bit of damage each time.
Well, how much is it going to take to repair it?
It's like a couple thousand zenny, but not. I have over 200,000 now.
You're literally a fucking rich kid in blue armor at this point.
But yeah, this is their new freaking mech, which is something German, I can assume.
There you go.
Like, honestly, a better idea. Like, you're pretty much set for life, and yet, well, you still want to be an actor at the end of the day.
And as you're noticing, whenever you're on the sand, this deep sand, you'll be sinking. So I should probably get up onto solid ground soon. But see, he hunkers down like that.
Oh yeah, just jump
And
up there. There you go.
So I'm like, and whenever you're on the platform as him, he'll hunker down anyway. So
Yeah, they thought of
as you can,
everything.
yeah, as you can imagine, this would normally take a fight very
What if you get on those platforms?
on the corners.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I don't think I have enough range to reach him then.
So none of your weapons have enough range to reach him when you're on those corner
This
platforms?
cannon maybe, but there's no way I'd have enough, like, I don't think I have enough energy to okay, by saying, maybe if you brought a crap ton of resources to meet Hype's demands of what he wants with this fight, otherwise, the statue's gotta go.
Wait,
Well, then,
why my
just
demands?
blow it up.
Because you're almost like, well, what about doing this? What about doing this? Like, I don't
I'm
know.
just trying to think of, like,
What the hell?
for people
Did you
that
steal a
want to...
credit card?
Well, my thing is that, like, I'm just
Get
trying
out.
to think, you know, for people that are watching this, like, what if they want to find a way to beat them without having to destroy that thing? Like, if there was a possible means.
Then I guess then maybe the corner platforms could work, yeah. And they would have to bring a hyper cartridge to have enough for their sub weapon whenever they wanted to have enough range, or equip enough buster parts that could
Well,
or
I guess
equip
I can
enough
also
buster
ask
parts.
this, like, does wrecking that statue affect the morality system?
No.
Not really. You
Well,
just gotta,
especially
you gotta pay
since-
for another thing.
Especially since, as I was mentioning earlier, you can violate dodge those spikes. Especially since, as I mentioned, later on you can literally just donate money to have them repair the statue, and that's it.
I guess. I don't know if we ever touched upon this. If you did, I apologize for the ignorance. The whole morality system, does that play into affecting the ending in different ways?
No.
It only does one of two things. It makes it so that upgrades cost more from roll, or it bars access to two stores. One store will only sell to you if you have like super 100% morality, and one store, which is actually here in a black market area, will only sell to you if you were at completely negative 100% morality.
So, in other words, if you're a complete, colossal douchebag.
And
So, bottom line,
Yes.
the morality system in here is about as impactful as the morality system in Web of Shadows.
I'd
Or
argue,
morality systems in games in general. Because
Yeah.
honestly, I can't think of a single game where it's actually being used effectively.
I mean,
Infamous. Infamous.
Okay, Infamous is one, and even though I'm not too crazy about it, I do appreciate how it tries to do it with the first Epic Mickey.
it did try to do that. I think, honestly, I feel like games like the first Telltale Walking Dead Season 1 did it very well. Because the issue is that, like, most games, Epic Mickey, Bioshock, Dishonored, a lot of games try to treat it where it's like this binary. You are either you're either the kindest Boy Scout handing out chocolates to free grannies. I don't know what any of that sentence means, but it's a lot of buzzwords that I'm sure many charities have used at least once or twice. But that it's either that or you are a horrible hellspawn that has brought the second apocalypse upon the world through mutated rabbits that have cancer. And it's just like, you're like, is there any sort of gray area or like middle ground? And they're like, nope, that's all it can be.
Huh.
No. No.
Alright, you big baby, just come out and let me shoot you.
And
Oh,
done.
Wow.
Okay, that
Just-
is done.
Just as he was making his getaway.
How's nobody die in this?
He didn't even
The
care
robots.
about the statue. Inconceivable.
God, this music.
What was he thinking?
It's their theme.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is a track from the first game.
I know, I'm just saying, it's still so ridiculous.
Supplies we gathered have all
Well, it's the bonds.
Oh, and in their fight, they lost all of their stock.
have nothing left.
Yep. They're back to square one again.
It's up to Tron and Bond, and we have to get the mother load. If we
You know, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have used the priceless statue we were going to sell as a means of defense.
It's probably not the best, but
All right,
Oh,
Either way, his shit's gonna get blown
green.
up.
There's a shimmer. Bye, Teisel.
Because I was about to say, I don't think at any point throughout any of the games I've ever seen him close his eyes.
I don't think they were close. I
No
think
one
that was
has.
just light reflecting. But yeah, with that said, Teisel will make his getaway. And now it's up to us to
What
go
are these
deep.
eyelids you speak of?
Now it is up to us to go deep underground and find the third key to the motherlode. Join us in the next part.
Till next time, guys.
Tron, what are eyelids?